Hello, ladies and gentlemen. VG Musician coming at you today with measures number 44 through 49 of Howl's Moving Castle Merry-Go-Round of Life. These are the final 6 measures, guys. Congratulations. Once you master these 6 measures, you will have another song under your belt. I hope it's been a wonderful journey for you, full of challenges and growth. Um, and I hope you've not only developed your piano skills, but also developed a little bit more as a person. So today, we're going to be learning, once again, the final 6 measures. If this is your first video, go back and watch the previous videos in this series, where we'll cover measures number 1 through 44 to get you all caught up. Each video contains about 6 measures. That way you can take it nice and slow, get really comfortable with each one of the videos and the measures, the different techniques that are inside of those videos, and then come back to this one. You can wrap up the song strong. So if you're new to piano, maybe you're not quite familiar with how to read sheet music, and that's fine. This video is tailored for both types of people. I did go ahead and put in the top left-hand corner the keyboard top-down view that has a list of the notes that we'll be playing in today's video. You'll see there's multiple sharps, D sharp, F sharp, and G sharp, that we'll be playing today. And then some normal white notes, C, D, E, A, and B. So why don't you take a moment, if you're not familiar with where those are at, identify those on the keyboard, and then when you see them in the sheet music and you see them as I'm covering each different measure, you'll be able to identify them. Alright, so what we're going to be playing today, it's going to sound like this. So what's important about these last 6 measures is the dynamics, right? So at the very end, you'll see there's an MF. It's in measure 45. The number 45 is slightly on top of it. That means mezzo forte. That means we're going to get moderately loud at that point. And we're coming from previous measures from piano, which is soft. So we're going to be going from soft to moderately loud in measure number 45. And then measure number 47, we're going to start our slow descent back to softness. From measure 47 to 48. You'll see the decrescendo sign, which looks like a reverse less than sign, also known as a greater than sign. And that spans the whole 2 measures, so you can really use those 2 measures to sort of take that volume down with each note that you play. Another interesting point to mention is the fermata at the end. It's the little dot with the half circle over it. And that means you can hold that note for a little bit longer. It's not necessarily in time. You can be kind of emotional and a little bit flexible with that particular note. So don't worry. It's a dotted half note, which means it typically gets 3 beats, 1, 2, 3. And this song is in 3/4 time, so any note that gets 3 beats gets a whole measure. But that one can take as many as you find appropriate. If you're feeling it, you want to hold it for long and build up a little bit of suspense before you go back to the beginning, then that's fine as well. And then at the end, it's a little bit cut off, but measure 49, there's a DC, and basically that means go back to the start of the music and play until you get to the end. And we've covered it in previous episodes, there's a fine sign. Let me just show you from the sheet music that's in front of me. Right there. And that's where you play back to. So I don't know, that's probably measure number 19 or 18, somewhere around there. And that's where you end the song. Alright, so those are the important things to note about these particular notes. There's also the RIT in measure number 48, retardando is what it stands for, and it means to gradually slow down. And they kind of really are emphasizing that by adding the retard and also the fermata, so hold that note longer. So they really want you to exaggerate these last 2 measures and take your time with it and really experience it as opposed to rush through in perfect 3/4 time. So let's go ahead with our right hand. We're going to start in measure number 44 with our thumb on the E. And you'll notice we're doing a little crossover technique here. E to D sharp to E. lot of times I'll notice my shoulders are getting tense. Got to keep those shoulders nice and loose. Keep that wrist nice and loose. Think about water and how fluid it is. You know, if water were all stiff, it wouldn't be able to flow so well down the river or stream, over rocks. Lots of obstacles that get in its way, and yet it's so flexible, it just flows right over them. Alright, so that's measure number 44. Pretty basic. E, F sharp, I'm sorry, E, D sharp, E. 1, 2, 3, and each one gets one beat. Those are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3. Those are legatos. See, they're tied together with a legato, so you want that to be nice and smooth. We're throwing in measure number 45, the F sharp. You'll see we're going to throw that in with our middle finger here. After that rest, you're going to have to do a little bit of movement here. You're going to need to take that hand and take it up to where your pointer finger is on the B. And this is probably the most amount of movement that you've done in this song. That's what it looks like. Once again, think of that water image. Nice, flexible, flowing. 1, 2, 3, 1, rest, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, rest, 3. That's the idea with measures number 44 and 45. So get comfortable with that. Make sure the hand, well, like I said, nice and fluid. Once you get here, we hit mezzo forte, so I want you to increase that volume when you hit that 2 as well. So use the movement as an indicator that you need to get louder. Build in that cue. Measure number 46, we'll come in with the D with our fourth finger here. Okay, so 46, it's going to be D, C. And the D is a half note, so it's going to get 2 beats. 1, 2, 3. D gets 2 beats, C gets 1. D, 2, C. D, 2, C. Alright, so from measure number 44 to 46, it's going to be rest. Alright, we're just going to keep on moving down. 47, B with the pointer finger, A with our first finger. And now let's go ahead and cross over and get that last G sharp. It's that same technique where we move our second finger right on up to the G sharp. Play that all together now, 44 through 49. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now let's do it again, and let's pay special attention to the dynamics. Remember, mezzo forte in measure 45, get loud. Take the opportunity in 47 through 48 to get a little bit softer, and we want to end on piano, nice and soft. Excellent. Let's move on to the left hand here. We'll have that B with our thumb. We're going to hold that for a total of 4 beats. So the first measure 44 you'll see is a dotted half, which is 3 beats, and then it's tied to a quarter note. So that's a total of 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 1, rest, rest. Your 5th finger needs to be down on this D. Going from B to D. Get comfortable with that distance. That's a 6. So, you know, you're typically, if you have 5 fingers, so if you put them on C, you'll end on G. It's called a 5th because there's 5 notes, right? But this is a 6, so it's a little bit wider than your finger span. So I want you to get comfortable with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to be holding that for 4, resting for 2, and then coming in with that D. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, rest, rest, 1, rest, rest, 1, rest, rest. And that is 44 through 47. So it's just 2 notes, the B and the D. But I really need you to pay special attention to the rests and the rhythm. So you got to be, and it's easier to do with the right hand because the melody's sort of keeping track of the rhythm for us. Rest, 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 rest. Then we come in measure number 48 with E, G sharp, B. E, G sharp, B. And we'll just go. So 5th finger, middle finger, 1st finger, end up the 5th finger. And we can be getting nice and slow there, and we're going to hold that last note a little bit longer than the normal 3 beats. So let's put them all together now, left hand and right hand. Remember, if you need to do the left hand a little bit more to get comfortable, please do. I'll count the beats for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, rest. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. And one more time. There it is. That is the song, Merry-Go-Round of Life. You've learned a new Studio Ghibli piece. And for me, this was always a monumental occasion because I really just love the music so much. It's so beautiful. And it was always I was very proud to know that I could participate in that part of the movie and play it and express it and put my own spin on it. So congratulations again. Let's do it one more time. And this time I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to sort of show you how to breathe and to kick back from the beginning of the song. So measures number 1 through 18. You know those videos. Go back and watch them. But basically, once you hit the end of this, you just go back to measures 1 and you play it all the way through the end. So what that'll sound like is this. Hold it. You're going to take it nice and slow and you breathe here. And you come in slow on the first measure. So that's how you build up that tension. Let's do that one more time. And you pick it up again. And that is it. So great job, everyone. Remember, if you want to get the book, we'll probably do more songs out of this book as we move forward. So be looking for those on the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave any questions, comments, or concerns you might have in the comment section below. Comment, did you like the song? Yes or no? Did you enjoy the experience? It's been an absolute privilege and a pleasure to be able to share this piece with you. And I hope you get as much enjoyment out of it as I have. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.